Hey everyone, real quick, if you're interested in booking private lessons with me, you can contact me through my website at breenmusiclessons.com, link in the description and the pinned comment. So I know this song is a few years old at this point, but I was doing this with a private student recently and I kind of realized how useful this one is. It's a great exercise for your left hand and for your right hand. There's a lot of alternate picking involved and also palm muting. So there's a few ways to play this. The most common way I've seen it being played, to me, is the least comfortable version, but I'll show it to you real quick. So it involves starting the 3rd fret on the G string, and then you go to the 6th fret on the D string, back to the 3rd fret, then 5th fret on the G string, and on the 6th fret of the D string. The next part is the 6th fret on the D string to the 3rd fret on the D string, back to the 6th fret, ending on the 3rd fret of the G string again. Then it repeats. Now this last part is what makes it difficult. There is a pinky roll at the very end here. First part's not so bad. 4th to 6th fret on the A string, then 3rd fret to 6th fret on the D string. But then from that 6th fret on the D string, you have to roll with your pinky to the 6th fret on the G string, to the 5th fret, to the 3rd fret, all on the G string, back to the 6th fret on the D, and then ending on 3rd fret of the G. I think there's a slightly better way to do this without having to deal with that pinky roll. If you start with your 3rd finger on that 3rd fret of the G string. Now what that does is that reorients your hand to be closer to the headstock. You're now basically going to be between frets 1 and 4. Now true, you do have to deal with a finger roll here, but it's with your index finger, which is a much stronger finger and one that if you've done some basic practicing with finger rolls, not so bad compared to a pinky roll. So that's 3rd fret to 1st fret on the G string, and then that other note is the 1st fret on the B string. And then rolling back to 1st fret on the G string. And then 1st fret on the G string, going to 3rd fret on the D, and then back up, 1st fret on G, 3rd fret on G. Then we start over. This part is what makes it easier in my opinion. No finger rolls. I start with my pinky on the 4th fret A string. Then I go 1st fret to 3rd fret on the D string. 1st fret on the G. And then to 2nd fret on the B to 1st fret on the B. 3rd fret, 1st fret, and then 3rd fret finally on the G. All together. Now let's talk about the picking. You want to be alternate picking, and you're going to be basically palm muting all of this stuff. If you're not familiar with palm muting, you basically are sitting the side of your palm on top of the strings right next to the bridge. If you go too far towards the pickup, towards your left side, you're going to be muting it too much and you won't be hearing the note definition as clearly. So you want to be basically riding the bridge right there.